No.
Buongiorno. Hey, my name is Dylan. I've had celiac since I was 11, so everything on this channel is always going to be gluten-free. Today is the first installation of the slow cooker series. We're going to do a beef bourguignon. Bourguignon. Beef
Bourguignon.
bourguignon. Beef bourguignon.
Bourguignon.
Bourguignon. With a beef bourguignon.
Bourguignon.
Hey, my name is Beef Bourguignon. Grazie. Today, look, there's a lot of ingredients. I'm gonna list them in the description so that I'm not spending so much time on the videos going through that stuff. No, never mind. Shut up, Dylan. There are a lot of different meats you can use for this. We are going with a boneless beef chuck roast, but it's like $4, $5 a pound. This entire thing was $12.88, which is pretty good for how much meat we got. Like 13 bucks for that. So we're gonna let the beef get to room temperature. You can use 3 different things for the base. You can either use shallot, white onion, or yellow onion. Today we're gonna go with a white. Try all 3, let me know what you guys think in terms of what you prefer, because it's really interesting to me. We're gonna start by cooking our bacon. Most people cook the bacon in a slow cooker. I don't like to do that. I like to throw it into the oven. Just make sure that you don't burn it too much, because you do want it to have some room to cook in there. Bacon tray. You do not want to preheat your oven. You want it to cook with the bacon. You want the bacon fat to render as it cooks. So now you start your oven. You're gonna do 365. Throw it in there. I don't want to give you a particular time. What I like to do is just keep an eye on it. Make sure that it's not getting crazily burnt. We've cut up our onion, so we're gonna start on our sauce. First thing you're gonna do, heat up your pan. So what we also are gonna do at the same time, we're gonna season our meat and start to brown it. You don't wanna cook it all the way through, you just wanna get a little bit of that crunch and that flavor on the outside of it. We're making this in a way that's a little ridiculous. This is looking good. We're gonna add our olive oil. Preheat this one. I'm just gonna salt and pepper this boy. Look at that beauty. We're gonna take a quick break to throw these in. Okay. And with these, get some coverage of it as much as you can. Oh yeah. Okay, so our bacon is done. Don't forget to check on it. Then we're going to start to brown the meat, and the camera is about to die. Imagine this beautifully browned, as it will be in a second. So this is just about how we want it. We don't want to cook it through. It's still going to be very raw in the middle, but it's got this cool char texture to it, and then we can cut it out. I was just choked on an ice cube. And we're going to cook it again in a little bit of butter and olive oil in this. So these are becoming translucent, which is what we're going for. We're at the point where we can start to add beef broth and let that cook down a bit. So you're gonna add 2 cups of stock. Do I keep saying broth? And we're going to cut up our steak into little bite-sized chunks. See, very raw.
I feel like I should rest the battery and not watch you.
Yeah, go for it. So we've cut up the beef into little bite-sized cubes. There was one really big piece of fat to remove, but for the most part, you don't need to remove all of it. Put a massive hunk of this butter. It has been so hard not to just eat all of this. Alright, so this is all heated up. We're gonna just add this in, brown on all sides, just so it has a little color. Ideally, it would brown up a little more than this, but this is great. And off. Yeah, you can put this directly into the slow cooker because it is ready to go in. I just have a lot of prep work I want to do. Throw it in at the same time. Put all that butter that we just used, throw that in there. Okay, so we're ready to add our wine. You know what our wine is? It's about to die. Okay, just for the sake of it, since we don't have so much, we're just gonna add our tomato paste. It's a little more than a tablespoon, right? And mix it up. Yeah! We are done with prep, which is awesome. This is about where it should be. You don't want it too thick. They're great! Alright, we're ready to start adding everything in. So it doesn't really matter what order you put these in. I'm gonna start with the beef. This isn't even on, that's probably a good thing to have. Cool, then we're just gonna kind of start throwing in all of our other ingredients. We got potatoes, we got carrots, we got bacon, we got mushrooms. We got some thyme seasoning. With the bacon, you really want to crunch it. Break that ish up. Oh, it's so hard not putting this directly into my mouth instead of just letting it fall. And then we'll add our sauce. If you guys could smell this, holy crap. Sauce in. Look at that. Oh no, we lost one. Garlic, all the time. Bacon. All right, and so this is good. You're gonna wanna cook this for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, and you wanna really mix it up. And make sure that all of it sees the bottom and it all sees some leaven.
Probably needs more liquid.
One of the issues we're coming into is that I tried making a lot more than our pot could hold. I got real excited about that cut of meat when I saw it. I wanted to make it fully with that cut of meat, but it's fine. The liquid is only till about here. You're gonna wanna continuously kind of stir it up throughout the 8 hours. It doesn't have to be every hour, it doesn't have to be that constant, but you do wanna mix it up because you want the sauce to touch all of the meat and get into everything. See you in 8 hours. Still needs to cook down a tiny bit. So we're about at 6 hours, right? 6 hours? I added a tiny bit of gluten-free flour, just mixed it in to try to make it thicken a tiny bit quicker. Because we're really hungry and we don't want to wait a full 8 hours. But it looks pretty good. When we first put it in, there wasn't as much liquid, and the liquid comes out of the beef. So even if it's not completely submersed initially, that doesn't mean it won't be by the end of it cooking. When it's just about done, you want to season it. Get some salt and pepper in there and taste it and make sure that it is appropriately seasoned before you serve it. We're good to plate. We also made mashed potatoes. If you guys want me to make like a mashed potato video, I was planning on doing one, so keep an eye out for that. Beef mixture. Put it all on top. And then if you want to just make it look pretty, you can add some parsley.
That's good. Okay, don't move your hand.
Alright, for the taste of the test. It's really hot right now, I can see it like. Should let it cool down a tiny bit. The way the meat just like falls apart. It's so good. It's like the classic flavoring. It's hard to describe. We get this really robust flavor with pretty cheap ingredients. Aside from like the wine, maybe, I guess. You can add the little onion, you can add peas. Different wines make a big difference depending on if you use a Merlot or if you use Pinot Noir. Sometimes people use chicken broth instead of beef broth. There are a lot of different ways you can make this, so try them out and try different variations. Let me know what you guys do. This is maybe my second or third time trying this, so in a year or so I will have a much, much, much different version of this. You live and you grow. Let me know what you guys want to see. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. We'll put this into the slow cooker. That's the thing.